Okay, yes, let's continue with the series. Let's continue with the series. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my page. Welcome to this podcast. I want to podcast something. I want to say something. I want to speak about something. Welcome to episode number 3. Episode 3. If you miss out on the first one and the second one, please go on the channel and watch episode 1, episode 2. This one is episode number 3 of the series on Harare City Council, this organization, this governing body in the capital city of Zimbabwe by the name Harare City Council, in charge of offering services, basic needs, basic services, basic amenities, basic infrastructure to the people of Harare, to the residents of Harare. This is what it's supposed to do, or this is the work or the responsibility that they is supposed to fulfill or supposed to do. Right. In this one, I want to give you a simple breakdown of the problems at Harare City Council. A simple breakdown, a simplified model of a breakdown in terms of telling you the problems at Harare City Council. In case maybe you don't know or you don't understand what's happening at Harare City Council, or maybe you know already, but just listen to what I have to say in this video right now. Okay, the issues or the problems or the challenges or the impediments at Harare City Council have been there for a long time, even if, during the days of the former president, during the time, during the days or during the leadership of the former president, the one whom you know in this country of Zimbabwe, in this nation of Zimbabwe. Yes, that one whom you know. So the problems have been there. And now, during the time or the days of the leadership of the current president, the one whom you know again, the problems are still continuing or persisting without a resolution, without anybody solving them. I hope you are getting the background information, and now you're understanding where I'm going with this story or with this narrative. So, basically speaking, or classically speaking, the problems they have to center around the issue of housing, around the issue of accommodation or housing. Again, in terms of a poor service delivery, I think this one is the greatest problem, biggest problem, poor service delivery. Whether you talk of water supply, whether you talk about sewage issues, has been a problem. Whether you talk about electricity issues, again has been a problem to the residents of Harare, to the people of Harare. I hope you are following and knowing where I'm going with this issue or with this story or this video. So these have been problems at Harare City Council. Of course, just to add again, you can talk about the issues of salaries. Some employees were not being paid since the days of the former president, even the days of this current president who is there right now. Some employees, staff members, workers at the City Council were not being paid, paid their salaries or their wages after doing whatever they're supposed to do. And at the end of the month, there's no money. But the council has been busy collecting money every day, collecting money, collecting taxes, collecting levies, collecting rates from the payers. These residents of Harare or the businesses within the Harare metropolitan province, Harare metropolitan area. So the council, they're very good. They're always good in collecting money, collecting taxes, collecting levies. But when it comes to the payment or to the workers, staff members, these employees, nothing was being given or nothing is being given. This is what I read on the news. This is what I read on the internet. And like I said, these problems have been there during the time of the former president of Zimbabwe, the great man that you know. And again, even the one who is there right now, this big man, this great man who is there right now, the problems are still persisting. They're still continuing without any resolution to them, without any solving. You see? So to do with the housing, to do with accommodation, sewage issues, water, basic road infrastructure, to do with electricity issues. Again, when it comes to business, lack of business opportunities. When it comes to job creation, employment creation, lack of employment. There's no employment. There are no jobs that this arrested council is creating. No, a lack of jobs, lack of employment opportunities. And again, this is one of the most pertinent problem, the issue of corruption. There are always reports about corruption at Harare Council. There are always a lot of reports uh, centered on the issue of fraud, corruption, nepotism at Harare City Council. I want to emphasize again what I've said earlier on. These problems have been there for a long time. Since the days of the former president, since the time during the leadership of the former president, these great men that you know. And now they are still there. Corruption, you talk of fraud, you talk of poor administration, you talk of mismanagement of resources, embezzlement of funds, maladministration or poor administration. All this, all these problems, and the list goes on and on and on. So these are the problems at Harare City Council. So in case you're wondering, okay, I stay abroad or I stay in a foreign country, not Zimbabwe, yes, but I don't know what are the problems that are there at Harare City Council. These are the problems. These are the problems in a very simple way, straightforward. These are the problems: corruption, fraud, nepotism, uh, lack of jobs, lack of employment opportunities. Some people are even complaining about the issue of electricity, complaining about the issue of water supply, mismanagement of resources. When the money is there, when the resources are there, when the assets, money, resources are there, but there's too much mismanagement, embezzlement of funds, poor administration at Harare City Council. Okay, you were listening to this video. Can you add your own problems that you know at Harare City Council that you know that are prevailing, that existent at Harare City Council? You can add in the comment section, type right in the comment section. I'll come and check them out. I'll come and see them out. Let's discuss further this issue, the problems at Harare City Council. And like I said in this breakdown, simple breakdown, during the days of the former president, connecting to the days of the current president, during the time or during the leadership of the former president, stretching or connecting to the days, to the time, or during the leadership of this current president, the one whom you know, this great man, the problems at Harare City Council. Write, type in the comment section. See you in the episode number 4. Episode number 4. Peace out. Sharp.